This is why first-time visitors are scared of your online store, and I am going to show you today how you can make them fall in love with your brand and product. If you want to, you can book a consulting call with me by clicking the link underneath me. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So, first-time customers, right? Or visitors, let's say. Imagine someone comes to your store for the very first time. They don't know about your brand and they don't know anything about the product besides what you have shown them in your meta ad. So let's see. So we have your ad, right? This is right here, your ad. So you have already done something amazingly right. Someone has actually clicked on your ad. You have convinced them. You have sparked interest in them. Okay, so let's say someone lands ideally on a product page or collection page. If you want to figure out why this is so important, have a look at one of my other videos in the future. So let's say we are on a product detail page, a so-called PDP. Now, we have the image of your product, okay, which is most likely on mobile going to be up here. Then you're going to have the price. And the worst thing you could do now is you could have a bunch of floating text underneath here, right? Like just a bunch of things. And then even worse, you go underneath and then you have a bunch of call to action buttons. So I've seen many stores where you have a buy now button, an add to cart button, and a so-called shop pay button. So you have 2 or maybe even 3 different call to action buttons, which is terrible because you're letting the visitor make a decision, right? So which button should I click? The more decisions you give your visitors, the higher the probability is someone is going to leave your product page. Same goes with floating text. If you don't use it right, what's going to happen is you're going to have a bunch of text that nobody's going to read through, and they're going to be actually scared of it. Why scared? Because they're going to be too lazy to actually read through it. So they're like, nah, this is too much. I don't know what this product is about, why it's so special. I'm just going to leave and look for something else. I mean, we all do that, right? Our attention span has been decreased by YouTube Shorts, TikToks, and whatnot, which has done a good thing because we can run ads, but the bad thing is that the attention span is so low now that what we have to do is now we have to make sure to catch the actual attention of our visitors and hopefully make them customers. So what can we do in order to fix that issue? So what we can do is we can go ahead and not use a bunch of floating text, just actually figure out what are our USPs, our unique selling points. So for example, imagine you would sell, let's say, shoes, right? There are many different shoes out there for many different use cases. If I don't know why your specific shoe is special and what the best use case might be, and you might have it in your text, but again, nobody reads through text. So what we can do is we can section the text down and create maybe even a unique selling point section. So let me show you how I did that for this one shoe brand. For them, what I did is I just created this section here with a few unique selling points. In their case, right underneath the add to cart it's all about the transaction, right? So we have free shipping, 30-day returns, which is very important for shoes because if they don't fit, we have easy returns or exchanges. Very fast delivery, especially for Black Friday now. And we even have US customer support because we're an actual US brand. And then right underneath, we have this amazing 5 reasons why customers love this shoe. So you see, not a bunch of floating text, just straight to the point. And the further down you go off the product page, the more detailed that information gets. So you see, we still have a bit of text, but you only get to see it if you actually interact with the site. That means that you have sparked interest. And that interest has come through these very catchy, straight to the point sections. This way, you're not going to scare anyone off. On the contrary, you actually get them hooked on the brand, on the product, on the idea, how it would be to wear and use your product, right? Now, let's talk about call to action buttons. If you give them, let's say, 2 or 3 different call to action buttons, it's going to be way too difficult for them to choose. You might think I sound stupid, but this is the actual truth. Running A/B tests for over 5 years, I have learned that the less options you give someone, the better it is. So only have one straight call to action with a very bright color that fits your brand. And you see, by doing that, you get amazing results. If you want to create a product page that actually gets someone hooked on your brand and your product, schedule a consulting call with me with the link underneath me. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thanks a lot for having a look at the video. Bye.